I literally just graduated high school yesterday, so I thought it would be really good to share 5 bits of wisdom and knowledge that I've learned over the past 13 years of my life with you guys to try and relate and help you survive high school. Number 1 is don't be a sheep. What I really want you to focus on is to not just follow the crowd, follow your mates, and just because they're doing it, you should do it too. This links in with subjects and career choices and whatever else you're doing, because a lot of people fall into the trap of becoming someone who they're not proud of or who they don't want to be. And I really believe that from the core of this, it comes from a place of fear of being judged or receiving hate from other people. So if you actually care about what you want to do with your life and actually be proud of who you become, you cannot just follow the crowd. You have to be willing to take risks and opportunities when they come up in front of you. So what the average person does is they follow everyone else, they follow the crowd, and they're a sheep because of that. And what they do is they fall into the trap of just becoming an average person who just does what they're expected to do. They go to a job that they don't like, they live a life that they're not proud of, and I don't want that for you. What I want you to do is I want you to follow your own goals and your own dream. Whatever that may be, being a doctor, a sports star, content creator, whatever your goal is as a career, I want you to go at it with your 100%. Because most people don't do that simply because of the fact that they're worried about receiving hate and judgment from other people who really do not give a shit about you. Like, if you think about it, most people are so focused and driven on their own goals that they're so worried about being judged themselves, they're not going to judge you. So focus on yourself, focus on chasing your dreams and going after it. Don't just follow the crowd because it's the easiest way. Choose the path of most resistance, and I promise you it's gonna pay off later down the track and you're gonna thank yourself for it. Number 2 is everyone has their ups and downs. You may see that one student in your class who is always studying and who always seems to get good grades, but I promise you they go through just as many hard times as you do. No one is always motivated to study or to do work or to get good grades as a result of that. Everyone, and I mean everyone in your class, goes through their ups and downs. Everyone has their highs and their lows, and it's just their matter of dealing with them that makes them different. What I mean by this is everyone who is getting good grades in that class isn't always motivated to study. However, they're able to continue studying because they have discipline and they have a drive to achieve a specific goal that they've set. So they're able to do the things that they need to do every day, even though they don't always want to do them. And that is such a crucial lesson that I've learned over the years, and it's still something that I'm working on myself. I'm not perfect at it. I'm working on myself, but if you are able to do the things that you don't necessarily want to do every single day without motivation and without feeling good about it, you're going to go far in life. Number 3 is that without a proper reason why, you're not going to be able to achieve the goals that you set. With my time going through school, I didn't really want to go to uni. I didn't really have a specific goal in mind at the end. And I think that made it really difficult for me to stay motivated and to stay on track with my goal. You see, I believe discipline comes from a place within yourself that has a burning desire to achieve a goal. And that can be anything that you want it to be. However, you have to have a reason backing up why you want to achieve that goal. It has to be specific to you. For example, if I set the goal of becoming the best singer in the world, I'm not going to achieve that because I don't have any passion for singing. That's not something I want to do, and I never will be. However, if I set the goal of becoming the best version of myself and helping other people do that through creating content online, that is something that I really want to do as a career. That is something that is really connected with me and drives me every single day to put the work in. And that is why I'm able to do these things and able to push past when I'm not feeling like doing work. And so having a reason why behind what you're actually trying to achieve is super important, especially when you're not feeling motivated to do it, because it's going to help you through those times to still do the work that you need to do. So even if it's not school related, just learn that lesson and just set some sort of goal that you might want to achieve and try and find a reason behind why you want to achieve it. The 4th lesson is that time flies and you shouldn't waste it. I did this probably a lot more than I should have. I took school for granted quite a lot of the time, and it kind of just flies by without you actually knowing it. While you're in school, time goes really, really slow, and it can be really boring at times, more than most. However, I do believe that once it's over, like myself, when you're at the finish line, it feels like it's just flown by, like it's all of a sudden it's just over. And like the past 13 years of your life has been built up to this one moment, and it's like it's all just in the past now. So what I want you to do is just try and enjoy the process. I know exactly how you feel because I did not like school at all. I don't like doing the work. I don't think it has any purpose or connection to what I actually want to do with my career. However, try to enjoy those moments with your mates. Try to make the best of every opportunity that you have to be to go out and take risks, take opportunities when they come up, and actually just learn and develop yourself and to become the best version of yourself throughout high school. So just know that once it's over, it's gone forever and you can't go back and change the past. So just to keep that in mind when you're going through high school. And the fifth piece of wisdom is just something that I wanted to share with you, and I think it can really connect with some of you. If you don't like school at all and you think it's a complete waste of time, like I did for most of the time that I was there, think of it like this, because I kind of wish I did it like this. Think of it as a mental challenge to just do the work simply for the reason that you don't want to do that work. And I know that sounds really weird to you, but just hear me out. You don't have to be studying 24/7 every hour of the day. You just have to do enough to be above average. And if you do that simply for the reason that you don't want to do it, you're going to teach yourself to do the things that you don't want to do every single day because you need to do them to get to where you want to be. Like I said before, when I was teaching you about discipline and how to stay consistent with your goals, you have to do the things that you need to do every day, even when you're not motivated and feeling like you want to do it. And this is exactly how you teach yourself to do that. And you can take this outside of school and apply it to anything you want in your life. Do shit for the simple reason that you don't want to do it. What that's gonna do, it's gonna make your mind really, really tough and really, really calloused. Like David Goggins talks about in his books, it teaches you to do the things that you need to do even though you might not want to do them. So do the stuff even though you don't want to do it, if that makes sense. And I know most of the stuff you're probably not going to want to do in school, like maths work, English work, studying for exams, all of that stuff, it seems boring, I know, but just do it for the simple reason that you don't want to do it. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, I didn't really do it, but if you want to do it and take it as a challenge, go for your life, because I promise you, you can get something good out of school if you really work and focus on it. And if you made it to this point in the video, you might want a more comprehensive explanation of how to actually start studying for exams and the exact routine that I'm using myself to do it. If so, then watch this video here. Thanks for watching. See you later.